and gentlemen, day one of the New York Giants training camp is officially here, and man, do we have a lot of news, notes, highlights, observations to discuss in the video, including the first day back from Malik Neighbors. Missed a lot of that mandatory minicamp session with, I believe, a toe injury, if I'm not mistaken. But he was back today. He was practicing with the team. That was great news to start the day. And then once they got up into practice, man, things started quickly, right? Now, before we dive into this video, I just want to give a massive shout out to all of the Giants reporters out there who work so hard every single day to kind of get these highlights out for us. So I need you guys to do me a favor and go follow them on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, because without them, these videos are just not possible to make, one. And two, it'll feel like you're at practice, the amount they post when it comes to highlights and news and notes as well. So make sure you guys go follow them if you haven't already done so. Now, here's the first play of 7-on-7s, by the way. Russell Wilson has been named the starting quarterback for the team going into the season, so I don't think they want to have a battle. I think they're going to ease Jackson Dart into it. But Russell Wilson came out here and actually had a really good play to start today's practice. Let's actually break down this first one here right now. So as we're watching this, we're going to see Wan'Dale Robinson. Now, it's very tough to see, but you see Russell Wilson drop back. He goes through what we call a full field read. Look at him scan right. He's trying to find his first option, Malik Neighbors, on that quick out. With it looks like what Darius Slayton running a little hitch right there, trying to get Malik Neighbors to that sideline. It's just not there, right? So instead of forcing it, he goes to his full field read. He turns the other way, finds a one-on-one, and then boom, Wan'Dale Robinson back the end zone for a tutty. Beautiful job here by Russell Wilson, going through the read and then reacting, finding his matchup that he likes. Wan'Dale ends up getting that touchdown. So it looks like Wan'Dale, Malik Neighbors, and I believe that's Darius Slayton with the new number there. Again, I'm all in, man. This team looks good going into the season. Jackson Dart did get some quick reps here with the twos, and here's one right here where he's got a running back in the backfield. He's going to see Cam Scatabo, but watch this. It's 7-on-7, so there's no pass rush at all here. He's going to get out to the corner. Look at Cam Scatabo. He's going to sit right at that corner of the end zone, and because Jackson Dart is a little bit mobile and can move outside the pocket, he's able to kind of gravitate these defenders downhill, and he finds Cam Scatabo wide open in the end zone for a touchdown. Great job by Jackson Dart. Now, you might not have this much time with 11-on-11s or in a pocket, right? But he does a good job getting out, bringing the defenders up, and then finding on the run Cam Scatabo. Nice little touchdown, rookie to rookie. These guys could be huge for this team going up into the future. I'm excited to see how they develop, but looks like for right now, good start. Here's some more footage here. Looks like Jackson Dart is your quarterback. Looks like he's going to throw a loft one up there for a touchdown. That Theo Johnson, nice little touchdown there. Okay, we'll take that all day. Watch it one more time. Very hard to see from this angle. Looks like he looks this way, sees nothing there, and lobs it up. Beautiful ball there, man. Beautiful ball. Look at him throw it over these linebackers perfectly right where his guy can get it for a touchdown. That is a sick throw. A sick throw. I wish I had a better angle of this, but again, great job by Jackson Dart. So it looks like his initial read is to the outside here. They kind of blanket this up with the flat out here with 37. Boom. Okay. All right, Jackson Dart. Let's go. Okay. Another rep here for Jackson Dart. Gonna scan left, look over the middle, try to get something out quick. And it gets jumped for a pick six. That's not good. So that looks like potentially Nick Jones here. Actually, let me jump out of here and see what he said. So R. Stapleton, this is the guy you guys need to go follow. He actually said Jackson Dart pick six for Nick Jones. So yeah, Nick Jones gets a pick there. Can't really see, but it looks like the wide receiver doesn't come back to the football. Looks like maybe it was a tight end. Now, one of the biggest question marks for this team going into the offseason was the offensive line. Okay, it was this offensive line. Who was going to start? Where were they going to start? And one of the biggest ones was Evan Neal. Now, in today's practice, he actually got the initial start at right guard here. They gave him a lot of opportunity to get that starting job. He split a lot of those reps with Greg Van Roten. We'll see how things continue to progress as time goes on, but expect one of these guys to ultimately win that job. and be the day one starter come week 1. Now, let me know in the comments down below your prediction. Really quickly down below, who do you think will be the starting guard for this football team? Obviously, they're hoping Andrew Thomas will be healthy soon. John Runyon is a good player. You got John Michael Schmitz. They're still hoping he can develop even further. Greg Van Rowen and Jermaine Illuminor, both from Las Vegas most recently. But again, this offensive line needs a guy to step up on this right side. Hopefully, it's Evan Neal at right guard, but yet to be seen. Here's a very interesting rep. We're going to get a one-on-one. Malik Neighbors versus Deonte Banks. This is something that's probably going to get heated a lot throughout training camp this year, and since they're in the red area, this is basically a yes no go read for Russell Wilson, where he sees the one-on-one matchup, no shadow coverage over the top. We're throwing this football almost every single day of the week. Lets it out early. Now, I can't really tell what happens here, but it looks like Malik Neighbors goes over the shoulder. I couldn't tell. I don't think he catches it. No, I see the ball dropping. But again, good rep there for both guys. Deonte Banks getting into the airspace, making sure that there's no way you can catch this ball. Would you call that a PI? I don't really know. Let me know in the comments down below. Who do you think wins this rep? Again, it's an incompletion. Malik Neighbors tries to go over the shoulder, one-handed grab. That would have been crazy, but I do see the ball coming loose here at the very end here. Look at the bottom of your screen. You're gonna see the ball bounce right there. So again, looks like that goes incomplete, but like a decent rep. Now, before we get any further, guys, make sure you guys hit the like button for more Giants coverage throughout the entirety of not only training camp, but also preseason. You're gonna be breaking down a ton of film. And also for regular season, right? If you want some all 22 coaches film breakdown, join the family. It is free to subscribe. Like I said before, got you guys covered throughout everything. And from there, there's just going to be a lot. And look at this, right? You see the hand signal from Russell Wilson basically telling, hey, listen, I don't see a single high safety over there that's rotating to you. I don't see a two high safety that's going to shadow coverage you. I'm throwing that ball, so be ready. That's basically what that tap means, and he knows that ball's coming right away. Couldn't connect. I want to give a big shout out to Connor Hughes, another guy you guys need to go follow here. Covers the Giants and the Jets very well. Let's read a little bit of what he said about today. Cordell Flott out there with the starting defense to begin training camp. Okay, so that is very intriguing to me. Very interesting. Cordell Flott with the starting defense. Very real competition for a cornerback 2 opposite of Paulson Adebo, who's coming over here from the New Orleans Saints. Nothing being given to Banks this year. He wants to earn it. Again, Banks, interesting player, man. They spent a high draft pick on him a few years ago. Him, Cordell Flott, or Paulson Adebo, those guys could all be really good this year. They're going to need to continue to improve, though. We'll see which guy ultimately wins that number 2 job, though. Jackson Dart first pass in 11-11 is a pick 6 in red zone. We saw that Nick Jones pick already. Yeah, didn't look like Dart saw him. Maybe he was on the tight end. Couldn't really tell you. Jackson Dart worked after Russell Wilson. We already heard that Russell Wilson is most likely going to be that day 1 starter for them, barring an injury. After handoff on 2nd down, he made a nice TD on 3rd. Low snap, went right, came back left, and found Theo Johnson for a touchdown. That's basically the play we broke down over the head of a linebacker. Beautiful placement. Nice bounce back for the rookie after the interception on 1st down. Great job by Jackson Dart. But again, follow Connor Hughes, man. He's got such great insight. With that being said, guys, we are going to end the video here. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, join the family. We should have a lot more footage for you over the next few days or so. And there you see Abdul Carter. So join the family. Let me know what you're excited for, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.